I mean, there's a lot of
Ooh.
us. We
There's a
we
lot of people in the company,
There's a lot of
yeah.
people in the company. We work remotely because obviously we're like not in the same room. But the company is
What?
split
No,
because
we're in the same room.
oh, we're the
We
same.
live in the same house, Brandon.
We're the same person. Don't forget about
We're
that.
the same
We're the
person.
same person.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that.
Don't tell them
Yeah,
lies.
but we do have a lot of
Also,
people in the
for the
company
two
now.
things that Brandon mentioned,
Mhm.
the 2.9 maintenance update and the PTR, I posted the links in the chat. One thing we're going to start doing is every time he'll mention one of the updates, I will be
Mhm.
posting the links in the chat. So if you're curious to hear or kind of join in on the conversation, there you
Mhm.
go.
Yeah. So
Please
there you go.
continue. Tell
Yeah,
them
yeah.
all about how same house.
All the cool stuff.
Yeah, we're three of us at XSplit. Me, Brandon,
Just us
and
three.
our
That's
other twin.
There you go. Our other twin as well.
Our other
Uh,
twin, the CEO.
right there you go. So what we're kind of promoting too that's going on right now is that we're helping out 8-Bit Salute, which is for the troops as well this month, which we're having you guys in the public helping us out with charities. And there's a lot of cool charity stuff going on because I know Obi was doing some charity stuff, which we're gonna get into that a little bit because I want to hear about your experience stuff like that.
I'll tell you everything.
There you go.
But yeah,
But
8-Bit Salute, if you are a streamer on Twitch, if
mhm.
you're, I know I see a few of our affiliates in the chat.
Hey
So if
guys.
you are a streamer and an affiliate and you want to get in and you want to and you want to raise money for charity,
Mhm.
please get in touch with us because we are trying to help out as many people, have amazing incentives, have an
Mhm.
amazing event.
Yeah.
Help us help you. And
Exactly.
then help us help you help the world.
Ex- with
Yes.
video games. That's the biggest
With
thing that
video
we keep talking about.
games.
Like
So
with video games,
cool.
which is great. And it's a great cause because I know we
Absolutely.
worked with them last year as well. So if you guys want to get involved, make sure you click that link for the Twitter, but the actual link for to join on the team is on that tweet as well. So there's that.
And something that we mention a lot, we talked
Mhm.
about it last week, but
Yeah.
a lot of people that ask about XSplit Elite or are trying to get into that,
Hmm.
having an already working relationship with us
Hmm.
is a great way to get there. We do
Exactly.
a lot of activations for games and things like that. It's a great way to start. You got to
Hmm.
start somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Which we just redesigned the Elite website too. So if you guys
Mhm.
have not checked it out, make sure you check it out. And if you're interested in signing up for that, it's xsplit dot wait elite.xsplit.com.
I will
So
link it.
she's gonna
Yep, yep,
link you
yep.
guys to that for
I like
sure.
this. I like this. You talking
I
about it
know,
and
I
me
like.
linking about it.
There you
Ooh.
go.
Yeah, that was a great slogan. I know.
So yeah,
So
make sure you
speaking
guys check that
of,
out too. Yeah.
speaking of charities and
Yes,
such,
yes.
also I myself have participated in St. Jude Play Live,
Hmm.
which is benefiting the St. Jude Cancer Research Children's Cancer Research Hospital in Memphis. In about 5 days, my community and we have raised $7,100 USD.
Congratulations, dude. That is
Thank
so
you,
good.
thank you, thank you, thank you,
That's so
thank you.
good.
And actually, it was great. It was incredible.
Hmm.
And the whole goal for this whole month is $1 million from Twitch.
Hmm.
And again, if anybody here is wanting to get in on this or is curious how to do that, please get in touch with, I guess, me,
Yeah, for
because
sure. Hmm.
but get in touch with me or get in touch with somebody else that you know from XSplit that can get you in touch with me, because I want to help you out. We want to help you with incentives. We want to help you plan it. It's such a good cause. And one thing that I've definitely noticed is the cross pollination
Hmm.
of people from that event. Doing charity streams is a great way to get your channel out there and discovered,
Exactly. Yeah.
because you'll be getting rated by other people that
Hmm.
are doing those charity streams that
Hmm.
might not find your channel otherwise.
Hmm.
So it's always a great way to kind of get out there and get your name known
So I was just gonna
and do a
ask.
good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
So I was gonna say, like, for anybody who's like interested in getting involved with charities, like, what are some tips that you would say to like, picking a cause to go for?
Well, picking a cause to go for, I would say anything that speaks to you.
Hmm.
Or to be honest, the way that I got involved with St. Jude Play Live was very simple. My friends were doing it.
Hmm.
And I thought, wow, my friends are raising for this great cause. I want to do it too.
Hmm.
So the charity or the cause doesn't really matter. I have fundraised for 8-Bit Salute in the past as well.
Yeah.
I've done St. Jude. I've done for children's hospitals in Montreal. I'd say either go local, go for a cause that means a lot to you,
Hmm.
or go for a cause that, AGDQ, for example, if you're a
Yeah.
speed
Yeah.
runner. Just getting in is the easiest part. You kind of have your pick of the litter. I
Hmm.
guess just see what timing is good for you, what time of the year would be the best for you, what charity runs are getting done there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and just do it. And I know it's the same thing with streaming. Whenever people ask me about advice on how to stream, it's always just
Yeah.
do it.
Just go ahead and do it, and
Just
like
do it.
see if you like it. especially like
Absolutely.
I think causes are really important too. Like I feel like you get the most out of a cause that definitely means something to yourself.
That means
and
something.
affects you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. If it's something that means something to you, if you have a family member that is afflicted, or if it really can help you bring that message to people.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. Yeah, which is pretty cool.
mhm.
But yeah,
Yes.
make sure you guys get involved with any charity, of course. And if we're gonna be doing some more charity work in June as well, after 8-Bit Salute. So make sure you follow us on our social media as well, which is always good. All right, so I'm gonna throw this one in there real quick because I was going to already, but but let me make sure I get this
Uh-oh.
picture up before I do it. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so oh no, it's good. One of our elite team members actually just became a Twitch partner spotlight of the week, which I'm trying to get his picture up.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna make sure he.
Oh, I don't have the
there.
link for that.
I got it. We're
Okay,
good.
okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Captain Richard, which I met him. I met him a while ago. I met him a few conventions ago, and he told me that like he was on the elite team, and I was like, oh, nice to meet you. We've seen each other like at every convention. He's a really cool guy. He plays like a lot of
Could
Star
you post the link in the chat too? Because I don't have the link
let
for
me-
that.
Let me see if I can grab that.
Brandon just goes off script and off schedule
Sorry.
and off everything. Oh,
Boom.
directors
There you
hate
go.
him.
Got it. But yeah, Richard is the partnership spotlight on Twitch this week. So if you guys check him out, he is a really cool guy, awesome, very interactive with his community. I was actually watching his stream over the weekend, and he's been going really, really good. And I think he just hit his 2-year anniversary today.
Yep.
During the same week. So
22
it's
hours
like-
ago, he posted about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
So this is like a great
That
week for
makes me
him.
so happy.
Yeah.
The whole partner program with
Mhm.
Twitch that they've been doing, partner spotlight, not
Mhm.
partner program,
Mhm.
is just, it's incredible. And I love that they give spotlight exactly that to a channel. And how many, so question for anybody that's watching this either live or sometime in the future, have you discovered any incredible streamers through partner spotlight?
I
if,
have.
have
I
you
have.
discovered?
I discovered
Right?
a lot of people. I discovered
Like who?
Because I'm always like on the front page, like lurking all the time to see who's on there. But I've discovered a few different streamers on there. I was on there at the beginning of the year, and it was
Molly on there. And I love her.
scary.
Back then, her name was Miss Molly Lolly. What was scary?
No, I was talking. No, I was saying that like I was a partner spotlight at the beginning of the year. I was the very first one of this year, and it was pretty. It was definitely a scary experience.
Right?
It's really cool and honor to have like Twitch like recognize you in a certain way, to just like be on the front page for a week, and then you meet like a bunch of new people, and then of course they picked the video of me screaming the whole time, but
of course they know people. But it's also it's something that it makes you feel that you belong. You're a part of. I'm sure a lot of people must have come in and said, "Oh my goodness, Brandon, congratulations! I saw you on the front page. I saw you on Twitch Weekly."
Yeah. And because it just like makes you feel great is that you've been working hard and that you get recognized that kind of way. But just like anything on Twitch, like even if you're not a partner, I've always told people like this, there are ways to get discovered on Twitch.
Absolutely.
Like I tell people who aren't partnered, like there's Twitch Weekly has a section where they actually feature broadcasters as well, which I did that a few years ago. You just gotta send a video and boom, there you go.
I have to interject. When you were on the spotlight, it was great, UGR forehead, which is a little emote with a funny face. What were your favorite moments of UGR on the spotlight? Please email them to me because I may or may not be having a contest. Imagine.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, congratulations, Richard. He's still streaming until I think Friday's his last day, so make sure you guys check him out. I'm gonna post his Twitch link in
his Twitch. Yeah.
Let's see. No, actually, that's like a short link. It's showing me.
And another one of our community managers is saying he's a model elite member.
Yeah.
So basically, what we can gather from this is if you become XSplit Elite, you'll get Twitch Partner Spotlight.
There you go.
That's how it works.
There you go. If you guys are watching out there, just check out the program.
All our superiors are watching this like, no. Hope he's making promises again.
All right. So, Richard, congratulations on that. Hopefully, we'll see you soon at a future event, of course. All right. So, we talked about this last week, which we're still in the process of planning all this, but we are, both of us and a lot of the staff members of XSplit will be coming to E3 in June. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, go ahead. Okay.
No, we are going to, I thought you were going to say something else.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to be at E3. You will have more information in 2 weeks, most likely.
Yes, yeah. So we're in the process
Most
of
likely.
planning everything, so that will hopefully be happening pretty soon. So you guys will hear some more stuff about that from us personally. We'll be sending out some stuff, so make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. And yeah, of
And
course,
once again, please let us know if you're going, because that way we can include you on some of the secret things that are going to be happening.
Yeah, and of
soon.
course, E3, you know, biggest game like thing in the year that we wait for all the cool like announcements and stuff to happen. So.
And by the way, I hope you know we have I've prepared a huge section for us to talk about later on in this video about E3 games. Trust me, we want to talk about E3. We gonna talk about E3.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are we gonna be streaming from E3? Well, for sure. If we're there, we're gonna be streaming something. So, but we'll have
at least IRL. At least, we'll try. Especially because I want to talk about this more in detail later. But now that E3 is going to be open to the general public, everyone is saying that it's going to be just another PAX or similar to another PAX, and how it's going to influence PAXs and such. We still don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
this will be an interesting time. But I'm really excited. I had so much fun at E3 last year, and we're kind of doing some of the same stuff, but something totally different because there's gonna be more of us, and we have a lot more like ideas and hands in the pot to come up with some cool content. So it's gonna be really exciting. So we'll have that information in a few weeks, and you guys will hear about that. So that's definitely happening.
Please be patient.
Yes. So next, of course, well, there's not gonna be an episode next week.
Yep. Yeah. So when you were talking about going to E3 and I said no, I was gonna say no, XSplit Weekly this week.
Yeah, that's
because I thought you were gonna talk about the Manila trip.
Yes, not yet, but
I got really excited.
Yeah, we won't have an episode unless there won't be an episode next week. We'll be traveling. That won't be happening. No episode next week.
I mean, we can try, but wouldn't you much rather watch us play, I don't know, board games?
Maybe
against our coworkers.
Cool. Oh, that might be happening though. That might be happening. Make sure you guys are following.
Maybe a ping pong tournament or two.
Yeah, there might be.
I volunteer as a cheerleader. That's it on the sideline.
Yeah, but there's not going to be an episode next week, but we'll be back in I guess in 2 weeks we'll be back. But there will be some like streaming stuff happening on this channel as well. So make sure you guys follow here, and we'll be actually tweeting out where we're going to be going live. But whatever content will be happening. So
absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so next on the list, we have some cool stuff happening with some cool events that are happening in the Philippines, which, let me make sure I get this right. We showed the trailer of this last week. We're not going to show it again, but it's really fun.
My God. That trailer is my spirit animal. I'm going to wait for us to talk about the event until I post the link.
Right.
So basically, our one of our coworkers at XSplit, Spooky, he's also huge in the fighting game community, and he is going to be hosting the event?
Well, part of it
Rage Art here.
XSplit's going to be like sponsoring, and also like it's going to be powered there as well. So this is a fighting game tournament for Tekken 7 in the Philippines. So it's called Rage Art, which I love that name because it's like super.
I love everything
intense.
About it.
It's super intense. But Namco is going to be involved with this as well because of course they make Tekken 7.
Tekken?
So yeah, so far, let's see, there's like 143 people going, and there's like a lot of people who will be there. But of course, if you're in the Philippines, it's gonna be at Playbook Video Game Lounge plus Bookshop. So make sure you check that out. If you're not from the Philippines, unfortunately, you will not see it unless you see the stream, which will be on Team Spooky. So it'll be on there as well.
Which will be on Team Spooky. Perfect. Yeah. I will link that.
June 3rd, this will be happening. So you've got a few weeks if you guys want to prepare yourself to see the stream, or if you're in the Philippines, you can check it out there as well. So yeah.
I mean, that's the beauty of internet, right? You don't need to be there. You can still watch from home.
Yeah, which is awesome. And I feel like Spooky is just like having a great week this week because like he's involved with something else as well, which we're going to talk about in a second.
Very soon.
If you guys know, we're also community managers for the social media platform player.me.
Absolutely.
So the CEO of player.me.
If you haven't checked it out yet, I will link it.
Yes.
Go on.
Sean Fee and also Spooky were interviewed for a website called, let me make sure I get the name of it, Esports
Observer.
Yeah, there you go. So
Sorry
they're
for that.
talking about esports being involved with Facebook Live and the potential of live streaming on different social media platforms and stuff like that. Which you want to link the
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. I really recommend this article. So
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes I find what a lot of people will do when they talk about esports or when they
Mm-hmm.
talk about, the business slash the what is it called? The technical end of things, they will use big words and they will use impressive words and they will use
Mm-hmm.
technical words, and the whole meaning of what they're saying is lost to the average user, say me,
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
everybody watching. But what I love that Sean and Spooky did there, they really, really narrowed it down in a simple way that even I could understand. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they did well.
Yeah.
Some of the points that they talked about is basically how Facebook is going to be putting a lot more emphasis on gaming
Mm-hmm.
and also esports. And what's awesome is that they already have so many things ingrained in
Yeah.
Facebook to have very, very curated content. For example, on Facebook, when you post your stream, you can choose to post it to only people whose region is set to North America.
Mm-hmm.
You can post it to only people between the age group of 18 to 25. You can post it to only females. There's
Yeah.
so many ways to curate your content that are impossible on other platforms.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the fact that you already have an audience that's there and that's always on Facebook,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
opposed to being always on Twitch or Beam or other platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if you're curious about this kind of stuff, if you've been curious about streaming to Facebook, which I think is a great thing for everybody to
Yeah.
explore,
Mm-hmm.
check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Something they talked about too is that Twitch is doing more IRL things,
Mm-hmm.
but in the future they predict that Facebook is going to be a lot more of a somewhat semblance of a TV network slash
Yeah.
live events network,
Mm-hmm.
which I really want to parallel to something we'll be talking about later,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is the fact that Twitch is having a show about sneakers.
Yes.
Yes, we'll talk about that. So it's a really nice parallel to see how all of these other big companies, Amazon and Facebook, are
Mhm.
kind of, dipping their fingers in every single pie.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want
Exactly.
IRL and they want gaming and they want esports. But
Mhm.
don't worry, because they predict, and I've read that with a lot of other people too, that
Yeah.
Twitch is going to kind of stay the hub
Mhm.
for people watching gaming content.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see.
So we'll see.
I will link it again if for anybody that missed it. Absolutely great article. They
Mhm.
did a great job on keeping things very simple and
Mhm.
easy to understand.
Which is
I
pretty
lap
cool.
that.
And always good. Simple and easy is
Because
always
every
great.
time I read things and it gets too complicated for me and I know some of these terms,
Yeah.
get out. Who's your audience? Who are you trying to target?
Yeah, exactly. But like really quick, like these kind of articles, it's really cool when like people get to see like some of the other staff members of XSplit as well, because we do a lot of these conventions where we talk at panels about like different subject matters like this, because the program, we do have a plugin for Facebook Live and we're working with Facebook to do more stuff to
And
make
that's
it-
something they were talking about,
Yeah.
that they were working so closely with Facebook to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
a plugin for Facebook.
Mm-hmm. So that's happening on that side, and there will be some more stuff in the future that like a lot of us XSplit staff will be involved with, talking about streaming and career wise, because literally like this is what we do, this is our job now, and streaming is really important thing, especially like the world is changing and the technology is just like taking off,
Oh,
and like and we're here at XSplit, we're just trying to keep up and always like being in the forefront of trying to
innovate.
innovate and do more with it. So that's why it's
I
always
mean,
cool
yeah,
to see.
Facebook said we want to have live streaming content. So we came up and we said, all right, let's work together.
Yeah,
That's innovating. We want to be the first. We want to be the ones kind of making the waves.
making those waves, which is always good, because we'll be on the beach pretty soon making those waves.
Get it? Wink, wink. Well, you're all at home
I'm
working.
like, but we will see you soon. But yeah, make sure you guys check out the article. And
I
of
will
course,
sell pictures of UGR in a bathing suit.
Okay, well then
on Twitter.
There you go. Well, you know what? If I can get some money out of those, then I will.
I
post
owe
them
you
on
$5
purpose.
for last week.
I-
Last week, if you missed it,
yeah.
would you like to tell them real quick?
Yeah. We were talking about Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
yeah.
We were talking about Mario Kart, and
Absolutely.
I was talking about, I wonder if like the cartridges still taste
Yeah,
like,
I asked if that was a real
Yeah.
thing, if it was true that the cartridges
Yeah.
taste bad.
and they it still does. I thought they took that off the controversy. It still does. So that's,
And he licked it, and now I owe him $5.
That's how you make
This
quick
is
money.
the kind of stuff you see here. This week, I will sell you his pictures
There
for
you
money
go.
because I need to pay back the $5 that I will give him.
That works out perfect. Oh man.
Oh
But yeah,
God.
we'll be in obviously in the Philippines in next week. All right, so next we wanted to talk about the XSplit Reddit that we do have. So if you guys
Mhm.
want to check out some stuff on there, we do have different subject matters on like the PTR that we were talking about earlier. If people have questions about like situations they may come into or like topics they want to talk about, we do have that. So make sure you guys jump on that Reddit as well because we want to hear people's feedback and if they have any questions, check it out and stuff like that. And I love how the last thing is like, what is this Reddit about? This subreddit about? Well, there you go. Check it out. I'm sure
Well,
we can figure it out.
let us tell you.
Let us tell you there. So yeah, we are on Reddit too as well. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so we talked about some of this stuff last week. So we're just kind of reiterate some stuff. So we got some Beam news here. So last week we talked about that the deadline for the partnership requirement program will be happening. Well, now it's in 1 week from now. So if you guys have not checked that out, if you are on Beam, the partnership requirements will be changing in 1 week. Let me make sure I get the right date before I say the wrong date. I'm like, rip. The date is March 15th. But if you had your account, you have until like August 15th to like if you were like made a Beam account beforehand, you still have until August 15th to like try to make that up. So that definitely works. So if you're on Beam, check that out. And also in Beam News, which I thought this was really, really cool, there is FTL transcodes offline changing the media on there and new mobile website that's on Xbox, which is, of course.
I think that is gonna be big.
Yeah, and
honestly.
I gotta show this picture because I think it's so cool. Oh yeah, go ahead with what you're saying though. I'm gonna show you guys real quick because they have a cool GIF, which if you're
show
on
it, show it.
Xbox. I love GIFs, so I get excited. Boom.
Right. I know you need to teach me how to.
It's kind of blurry though, but this is like them showing off like the Beam stuff here. But yeah, faster than light. That's the FTL section of Beam, which like literally like if you've never seen it before, you'll be talking to someone and like instantly they'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" Which is cool.
That's what their big draw is, right? Is they want to have the lowest possible delay. Now, we talked about the 1 week to partnership requirements changed last week. These are very important things that we're kind of touching up again, just in case. And the partnership requirements changed they announced it at the same time that Twitch announced affiliateship, which it's very, very, it's so fun to see how these two platforms, one of them initially a lot of people that weren't getting partnered on Twitch were going to Beam because they were going to get partnered on Beam since requirements were much lower. And now Twitch lowered their requirements and Beam is upping their requirements. It's always like almost a tug of war,
Yeah.
Somebody pulls, somebody else pushes.
But the competition is always a good thing,
Absolutely. Yeah. Exactly. Competition, it breeds innovation. Now, about having everything appear on Xbox is brilliant, especially now that Project Scorpio was teased.
Oh, yeah,
and we're going to be talking about that more for E3. But Microsoft announced Xbox's spiritual successor, which is Project Scorpio. And now I know I don't remember the exact requirements of it. I can look it up, but it was, 4K and it was this fancy thing. And now if on this fancy state-of-the-art console, you also have everything that you need to stream, I find that it could eliminate a lot of what you have with PC and PC gaming, and it would eliminate maybe a lot of PC streaming.
And a lot,
if all you need.
Exactly, especially with the Scorpio. And like just in general, like I've always told people who were interested in streaming but don't have like the necessary don't have like the PC, because at the time when I started streaming I didn't have a PC, I had a laptop, that's all I had. And I like nowadays you can stream off of your console. It's a great way to at least start having an audience, and like being, especially like with Beam and Xbox, you can literally just do it all right there, and then you get the features that are on Beam, the faster than light, and especially like with 2.9, just kind of plugging this, like we did work with Beam to, with the FTL plugin. So a lot of the people on our stream team, like were definitely helping us out with like feedback on like if it was working or like what we could do better. So it's really cool to see like Beam is like they're getting up there. So definitely check them out for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And like of
Absolutely.
course, like I really love the guys over there. They're all really nice people. They're really cool people. And like cuz obviously like since we work for XSplit, we have to be love every platform, of course. And
But
so
it's not only that. We talked about it last week. Sorry to
mhm.
interject
Oh
real
no, that's
quick,
good.
but we talked about you never know where you're going to be. You know,
Yeah.
YouTube was the end all be all.
Mhm.
And now YouTube, a lot of people are making a tenth of what they used to make.
Yeah.
Yes, you might be flying high on Twitch. You might have just got an affiliate or partnership, but
Mhm.
you never know where you will be in 5 years.
Mhm.
You know, there's a lot of people that are working for Beam right now. They used to be at Twitch or that used to be even on the platform Twitch.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah, that's so true.
it's
There's so many
you
people
never
who
know where you're going to be
yeah.
and who is going to be your boss. And we
Mhm.
always talk about us, right?
Mhm.
Where our little story, I'll give you the short recap between UGR and I. But UGR, I went to Twitch Chicago meetup. He wasn't partnered yet. He asked
Mhm.
me about advice on getting partnered.
Mhm.
And then a year later, I am, you know, we all have the same job description as
Yeah.
community managers,
Mhm.
but I'm the one with the least seniority. I'm the newest one.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of things that I'm looking up to Brandon and I'm asking Brandon for advice
Mhm.
and how quickly the scales tipped, you
Well,
know, and
yeah,
it only took a
exactly. And
year.
like, okay, well,
In our industry, you never know.
yeah, that's why I always like talk about this subject matter. And I know a lot of you guys are streamers out there who are watching, so hello, hello. But like streaming literally is like mainly is pretty much the reason why I have this job now. And like
Hmm.
there, like I always tell people this, like streaming is, I love streaming. I think it's an awesome thing. You know, you get your creativity out there, but you always want to think about what's next. And especially with like being a streamer, it or on any platform, you can it opens up so many doors. And especially
Absolutely.
like when I'm thinking about people on Beam, like there's a lot of people who started streaming on Beam and now they actually work in like Beam staff now as well, which is
Work
pretty
for
cool. Yeah,
Microsoft.
they
Not bad at all.
literally work for Microsoft now, just because they were familiar with the platform. They networked and talked
Hmm.
to people, and now they actually work for the company. And that just always think about what is next on your list, because they're like we talk about how kind of new of a career like streaming is, and so there hasn't been a person who's gotten to like the end and like has retired and been like, okay, so like that's
And
what
same with YouTube.
yeah,
Absolutely.
we don't know. It's such a new industry, so we're like, it's not like a okay, so this is the time you need to retire. That's why I'm always thinking about what was next for me,
Well,
especially
it's
when I
not
was a
even
streamer.
retiring. It's also with so many more people streaming to Twitch, with eventually it will hit a lull. It's normal. It
Hmm.
happens like that
Yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
because something is new and crazy and hype and everyone wants to do it. And then
Hmm.
eventually people stop. It's why you have so many YouTubers that have 5 million subscribers and their videos are watched by 20,000 people.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
have these guys look at John Sandman, my teammate.
Hmm.
He has 300,000, I think, on YouTube. He's been doing YouTube for a year. His videos get viewed 150,000 per
Yeah,
video.
yeah, for sure.
It's it really depends. You
Hmm.
never know where you're going to go. And
Hmm.
getting experience outside of content creation is always good.
Yeah, for sure.
How do we get on this tangent? My apologies.
No, this is always a good thing, a good topic to talk
You're
about.
going to learn today, friends. As you all know, if
yeah.
I am on the show, we are going to be talking
We're gonna
about
have some
creating content.
good,
We're going to be
good
talking
stuff.
about being nice to people,
Mhm.
and we're going to be inappropriate.
Mm-mm.
Only a little bit. Only a little bit. We're gonna sell UGR
Oh yeah,
pictures of him in a bikini.
works
Not a
out for
bikini, a
me.
bathing suit.
But what was I gonna say? But no, like content creation is like it's I like for all of us, it's such an important thing for us, and like for both of us, and then the company in general. Like we're really wanting content creators to get involved, to do what they can, to be the best of where they can. So I just feel like it's a great mindset to have, to always want the best for yourself, and then to do more than what you think you could do. So yeah,
Aww,
which is
that's
always a good thing.
inspiring.
Yeah.
That's inspiring.
So there you go. Enough of that stuff.
That's it for Beam, right? For this week.
So yeah, Beam for this week. That was it. So now we're gonna move on to Twitch news. Some of this stuff one of them we talked about, but it's now officially released now. So if you are, I think it's only for partners right now, I believe. But the custom badges, I think it is only.
Yeah,
for
but
partners right now.
Twitch posted it on Twitter. We can talk about it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
well, and now it's officially released. Last week they were just talking about it, but now it's out now, so you can customize those. Which Obi, are you still gonna do that? You thinking about doing that still?
Uh, Probably not yet. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. So, partners only. Okay,
Okay,
so
so it's partners
basically
only.
what happens is custom bit badges are released. So if somebody gives you bits and you're a Twitch partner,
Mhm.
you can change the way that the bit badges look. Now, we talked about this very briefly last week, and
Mhm.
Twitch, thank you. Thank you for bringing affiliate. Thank you for bringing bits. Thank you for doing everything. But do you want to just slow down a little bit? Do you want to just kind of take a back step and
Yeah.
give us time? Some of the artists that I've commissioned for emotes are months overbooked. Some of the animators, everything. There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Yeah. And it costs lots of
And
money. For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, people are asking me if I'm going to get it done. Sweetie, I just got custom subscriber badges done this week. And they've been out for about a year. Do you think I'm going to get to it? Eventually, I'll get to custom bit badges. Just
eventually in time.
eventually.
Yeah. All right. So I know you want to talk about this one. So I'm gonna feel free to
Yes.
bring it in, and then I'm.
I just have to say this is the best thing I've read all day. Twitch is like Oprah right now.
So let me
I love it. That was the best.
I didn't see this
Okay.
picture, but I think it's so cool. Okay, go ahead.
So something I want to talk about a lot, which is exciting, and it makes a parallel with Twitch dipping more into IRL and other things. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST, Twitch is releasing a show about sneakers called Fresh Talk. Now, I would really want us to take a look at the trailer because it looks like the stuff we used to watch on MTV when we were growing up, which blows my mind.
Oh yeah, it's
let's watch it.
Yeah, let me grab the video real quick. Let's see. I think I saw this before. So, I gotta screen grab it real quick. Bam.
Yeah, right. It looks like exactly something we used to watch. We used to watch on MTV. Scary. Is Twitch gonna be the new MTV?
We will see. We'll see. All right. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna play the video. It's 26 seconds. So forget. Bam. Let's see. Oh,
yeah, it's not that bad.
What's up? It's Bash. We're on location.
Oh my god, I'm going in. Sorry, I got excited. I saw something.
Sneaker run. See what he wants to pick out.
What are these?
Bash is so cool.
He is, isn't he?
There you go.
With his champion jacket.
And you know what? A lot of the people at Twitch are super stylish, though. Like a lot of the staff.
Oh my god! Did you see their partnership jacket?
No, I haven't seen that.
They got for everybody. Okay, I'll have to show it to you.
Okay.
I will post it. They made a jacket for everybody who's on partnership staff. So that includes partnership staff for Curse. I mean, well, Twitch app. My apologies. Basically, everybody who is on partnership staff for Twitch, any kind of sub platform of Twitch, and it looks amazing. I'm gonna be looking for it while
okay. Oh, I can talk.
While we talk, if you want to add something.
But of course, like, you know, this is like Twitch is doing something totally kind of new now, like where it's like it's not just like a live stream at an event. It's like a TV show produced like a TV show. Which I feel like this is a kind of a cool step for Twitch to open up to do some more stuff, and maybe getting even casters involved with like different topics and subject matters. It's gonna be really interesting to see how the show does. I think it's gonna do well because it's gonna be different. It's gonna be new.
Oh, absolutely.
And there's a lot of people who love sneakers too as well. And this will bring people who may not watch Twitch for gaming, but they will
onto the platform.
Yeah, onto the platform, which adds more people on there as well.
This is made in-house by Twitch Studios, which is Twitch's own. You know, they make all their shows. They make Twitch Weekly. They make Fanboys, and before Twitch Weekly, and so Twitch Weekly still talks about Twitch news.
Yeah.
Fanboys, even though it kind of takes away, it's not Twitch Weekly, but it still talks about gaming and geek culture. Then there was a show that they did very briefly, a one-off about arcade culture, which is still gaming culture. And now this is the first time that Twitch is doing something not on Twitch at all.
Yeah.
It's just taking something that a lot of us love nowadays, which is sneaker and street style, and putting that into a show. I'm excited. I want to see the parallels between Amazon TV, what that's going to bring, what it's going to mean for Twitch. And I think having more, what I think is going to be beautiful about this is that when Twitch does this kind of content, more brands will want to come to Twitch to do this type of content.
Yeah, because the exposure on there too.
Who are the people that they're going to want to do it with? Either mega celebrities, we're talking, you know, your NBA and your NFL.
Yeah.
Or Twitch celebrities. And not just Twitch celebrities, but eventually it'll kind of trickle down to all other partners. So this, if they do this right and don't just focus on having, you know, the Kobe Bryant and everything every time, well, of course it's a thing. If you see Tiger Woods, you're interested, you're right away, you're curious. But it's the same thing on Twitch. If you see Lyric, or if you see the Tapman, or if you see Kitty Plays, you think, okay, what is this?
Yeah, exactly.
So I am loving the future for this. It's
but don't you feel
more
like
brands coming to Twitch, more money coming to Twitch, and who's going to profit? The streamers, the content creators, the managers, the teams.
But do you feel like,
so
like I feel like the test for this kind of stuff was with, like, you know, the award shows that you could broadcast on here. So I feel like that was a good test for them to see like what was going on with that. And I feel like after that happened, then people could actually, you know, do more with it. So this is really cool. I'm really excited, especially seeing Bash on there. I'm like super excited to see him. So yeah, what just in case, what is the time again for it? Tomorrow at what
11 a.m. PST. Now, I reached out to Twitch and I asked if I could stream myself watching it. They didn't answer.
Oh, they didn't say, okay.
I'm going to message them again because
I don't know why they wouldn't let you, though.
You know, it falls during my cast and I want to host them and watch it with my community. I love sneakers. Oh, can we talk about the sneakers that I want to buy? No.
I think, I don't know why they wouldn't, though.
I linked the partnership jackets for Twitch. It is so street style.
Let me see. Can I?
It is. Oh my goodness, it is amazing.
Okay, let me see.
And they're very much on it, on street style and everything. If you see Twitch staff at any event,
oh my god!
Right?
Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Okay.
Tell me that is not the coolest thing.
Hold on, let me get a full screen of this whole thing. I have not seen these yet, so geez, and I have a jacket just like this too.
Right?
Oh my god, look at this.
That is fancy.
Wait, hold on, let me move the other one out the way so I can show you guys fully. Which one is it? The sneaker one. I lost it. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Is this it? Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And let's get the other picture. There you go. Look at that, though. Jeez.
Right?
I need one of those.
And then on the other side, it says Twitch partnerships and the region that she works with, Latin America, North America.
That is cool. I need to grab one of those ones soon. Well, I have to work at Twitch, but that won't happen. All right, so yeah, make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome. And hopefully we'll have some feedback next week about like how the show went. And well, we won't be back next week, but I'm sure it'll be continuing on because this is a weekly show, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think it will be a weekly show. I know that they have a few things prepared. So usually, I think what they did is they made a few episodes to kind of see how it goes, and then they go from there. But if this does well, I think it would mean, because this is something that when we were talking about YouTube earlier, I couldn't find the time to really interject this, but where YouTube was, so Twitch has been around for what, I think 7 years now.
Yeah. Good old Justin TV.
When YouTube was at that time, YouTube had a lot more advertisers on it. You know, content creators were living off of advertisement revenue completely. And we don't have as many advertisements on Twitch. It's starting up, but not that many sponsorships. So I think that if this show does well, it would greenlight a lot more money coming into Twitch. And that money wouldn't only be going to the top people. It would be kind of going into the whole ecosystem, which would then go into affiliates, which would then go into, you know, medium-sized partners. And it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's really
exciting.
It's
an exciting time to be a part of this.
Like, just doesn't it blow your mind? You're watching a show about sneakers, and then guess what? They link it straight to the Amazon, and you can get it right away.
That probably that most
all
likely
about getting something right away.
Yeah.
Right.
And Amazon, like, I mean, Amazon is popular. I could get all my stuff from Amazon, so it's like right there.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's gonna be pretty good. All right. So wait. You have to grab yours. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's the next section. Do you have one next to you?
I have one next to you. Oh my god. Okay,
wait, don't say what it is yet. Okay, wait. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the next section that we're she already showed it. Dang it. Okay,
No, I didn't.
Gaming news. This is the section we're talking about that brings us all together. Video games. There you go. So I have my
Brings
PlayStation.
us. Okay, I actually have so many things I want to talk
Yeah,
about.
so we're gonna talk
probably
about a lot
over
of
the
stuff
next
here.
little bit.
Mhm.
We're gonna be talking about E3 because
Yes.
A, I'm so excited about E3. B, right now it already seems like this has been one of the best years in gaming.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, just all of the great games that came up in the last 6 months? 5 months, we're in May.
Oh man, I'm just thinking
Have
about
been amazing. Horizon Zero Dawn, Mass Effect, Persona 5, Dragon Quest Heroes, Final Fantasy 15. Tell me the non-weeaboo ones, because all I think about is anime. It just right now we're so spoiled. And
there
some of
have been a lot of games though, insane. But like, what are you excited to play? Like, I guess coming, just thinking about E3. Like, what do you expect to see? Kind of stuff.
So about E3, I really want to know more details about Microsoft's Project Scorpio. Because so far I am somebody that has a PlayStation and a PC. I am fairly sold on PlayStation 4 because it has a lot more story games and a lot of Square Enix games, which, I love anime, surprise, I'm a weeaboo. We joke about it, but anytime I post on the Player platform, everyone knows that it's me. Everybody on Player is like, all right, guys, it's the Canadian one, because everything I post is about anime. So I want to know more about Project Scorpio.
Yeah.
How they're going to be competing in the market, because Nintendo Switch came out and Xbox is, very much. But what's good about it is they also have their own demographic. It's a lot of sports games and it's a lot of shooters, whereas PS4 kind of has its own thing. So we'll see about that. Sony, I looked it up. They're going to be showing a lot of games. The Last of Us Part 2, Spider-Man, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Uncharted 4,
Oh my
The Lost
god,
Legacy.
I just forgot about that game too.
I have never played The Last of Us.
You haven't?
It was gifted to me.
Okay.
No, it was gifted to me by Husky Dork, and it is. I am showing it right now. It is on my list of games to play. So many people that I know said that it's one of their top 5 games.
So when are you gonna play it though? Is the question.
Sometime soon.
Okay.
TM.
Okay.
Sometime soon. I'm excited about that, and I'm also excited about Uncharted. I've never played the previous Uncharted's, but I've watched people play it, and I love Tomb Raider. So those are definitely the 2 that I'm going to be keeping my eye on from Sony.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the other thing is,
have you played any of
the Uncharted series? Or which game?
Yeah, have you played Uncharted, Last of Us?
I played Last of Us. I loved it. You have the best version of the game that's out there. Definitely if you have the PS3. But no, that's a great version because it has everything that you want. Like the DLC, the story is good, the gameplay is good. The Uncharted series, I played the first one and the second one. I have not finished the third one. But I had the Uncharted collection that came out for PS4. So that that has 1, 2, and 3, and then I have Uncharted 4, but I still haven't beat 3. So I feel like if I skip over to you
want to finish.
Because it's a storyline, and then I've already seen spoilers of 4, and I'm like, I know it's been a year, but still I don't want to spoil it too much until I finish 3. Yeah.
See, I have not gotten it spoiled for me, so I'm very happy. I'm excited. Another game that was teased that I actually forgot to write about was Wolfenstein. I think it was the new Colossus now that's coming out.
Okay.
And I have heard great things about the previous. The way that it got teased is actually that they hired a voice actor who basically said that the game was coming out. So we're hoping to hear something about it at E3.
Yeah.
Something that, if you're living under a rock, you probably didn't hear about it, but Destiny 2 is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what I want from E3, I'm not going to play Destiny most likely because I won't have the time. But I want a good trailer.
Yes.
Because right now, this is the trailer that Destiny teased for, Activision teased for Destiny 2. And oh my goodness, it's a 2-minute trailer. Please bear with me.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm playing it in the background too. Because this one came out last month, but we know it's gonna be really cool to see the final product. And plus, a big thing that happened with Destiny 2 is that it's releasing on PC, which a lot of people with the first Destiny didn't come out.
It's gonna be even more.
Yeah.
The only reason I never got to Destiny was because I didn't own a console.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I think. With that, the sales are gonna go out the roof.
Yep,
for sure.
And it was already, I think, one of the fastest selling new franchises in the longest time. I don't remember the exact statistics, but everybody was just, wait, is it playing now?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm playing it. Yep. Yeah.
Right.
You see it?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, the game is gonna be really good, and I played Destiny 1. I got it the day it came out.
We weren't playing it with volume, right? Noob me.
Oh no, I know. Well, you won't really hear it. It's fine. It's just like background music.
I'm sorry, my bad. That's why I was quiet, because I thought you wanted to hear the volume.
No, it's just
background. I linked the trailer. You have to watch it. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
So one thing about Destiny 2 that a lot of people are talking about as well is Destiny has a very strong community presence, especially on Twitch. And a lot of the casters on Destiny always help grow one another. Everyone's saying Destiny 2 will create new successful partners. But if you want to get in on Destiny 2, make sure you start early. Make sure you get in now. Make sure you start getting to know everybody and getting to know the community, because once Destiny 2 launches, there will be a lot of very big partners playing the game for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because now you have everybody that plays PC, like Tim the Tapman and Cool Carnage and Lyric.
They're gonna, There's no way that the game will not be number one on like the list once it comes out. Like, it's gonna be number one for like quite a few weeks.
Well, Destiny's already in the top 6 games most of the time.
Still. And they're still adding new content too.
And Professor Broman alone.
And they have their own like convention for the game too, which is pretty huge. You know what I mean?
Guardian Con, which actually was started again. Professor Broman and King Athalion. It started off as a meetup for just them, and then it grew from a meetup with just them with other Destiny casters. Leia Love Chief was there, and Jukebox, who, by the way, is an elite partner with XSplit. He's awesome.
I love. He sings very well, by the way, too. Don't be too awkward, but he can sing great.
I have a small story about him before we continue. So we were in Memphis for XSplit Live, and I was at the gym, down in the hotel working out, and he just walks in these like not flip flops, but they're kind of these squeaky flip flop type of shoe. I don't know how to say it in English. Like think of like the typical like Adidas squeaky shoe, and he just comes in with his towel, sits down, puts on the biggest weights ever, and just benches huge weights. Just super nonchalant guy, comes in, no sweat, no worries, takes on big weights, does his workout, leaves. And then I leave, and he's at the washing machine waiting for his clothes to wash. Just the most chill and nonchalant and coolest dude.
Yeah, he's really cool. I want to meet him in person too as well.
He's amazing. He's amazing. So that is how Guardian Con initially started. Was they were doing a meetup, and at one point they did a meetup and they were 800 people over capacity. That 800 people couldn't come in somewhere. So King Athalion, Professor Broman, and a bunch of other people decided to make Guardian Con. And despite pre-sale at Guardian Con, despite all that, 1,600 people had to be turned away from the convention because
isn't that nuts?
It was too many people. They were voted the best new convention.
Oh, see, that's really good.
Absolutely crazy.
Because especially with new conventions like that, like, obviously we've been to a few new conventions, and it's hard to like make sure everything goes right because it's your first time doing it, and like you don't know what the audience are going to expect for the first one.
I've been to a new convention once. It just got rebranded. I'm not going to name it, but half the show floor was empty.
Really?
They overpriced everything for the vendors. There was no vendors. There was nobody on the floor because there was no. So you had nothing to see and nothing to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
They flew in a few like League of Legends celebrities and Hearthstone celebrities, but other than that, there was really nothing to do. It was so really kudos. Absolutely. If you are somebody that's a content creator or streamer, Destiny is going to have so much content, is going to have such a big player base. But if you want to get in, make sure you get in early.
There you go.
I'm expecting some gameplay trailers and some just another funny trailer. That's what I want from, I'm not even going to play Destiny because I don't have time, but I want a good trailer.
There you go. And that's always important because like especially E3, like the trailers it's like the Super Bowl, and like the trailers are most important to actually showcase like what the game is going to be about, and like it goes so fast because there's so many games that they're announcing that that it has to be great. So hopefully this will be good. I'm assuming it's going to be great because this reveal trailer was pretty decent, well, pretty good, and
the reveal trailer was fantastic.
Yeah.
Take that back.
But there's going to be definitely some cool stuff coming out from Destiny 2. There's definitely going to be more stuff for E3 coming out, especially like with the Switch out. Nintendo's going to give us some really great stuff, and I was talking about this last week, that I really hope that they give us something that is gonna be happening very soon, not like, oh, it's gonna be a few months. We talked about
games that we're hoping for. They launched Mario Kart just now, so good on them.
It's Mario Kart sales are insane.
I posted the link in the chat. Something that Nintendo is planning for E3, they're gonna be planning a big E3 presence. They want to showcase Switch and 3DS games to the public, because now so I went to E3 about 3 years ago, and Nintendo, yes, they had a big booth, but you had to go and make an appointment in order to try their games and everything. And now, since it's going to be open to the public, they're going to do kind of what happens at PAX and things like that, where they're going to have a ton of areas where you can play Switch and 3DS games. And they want to really capitalize on the momentum, on the huge momentum that Switch has. I'm really excited to see what it's look like. And I mean, you and I have to go there for research and science purposes.
Research and science.
I don't own a Switch yet, so I have to go there for research and science purposes. Because I need to see.
There you go.
And also, there's going to be a Splatoon 2 tournament at the Nintendo booth.
That's
Brandon,
gonna be really cool.
Would you sign up with me?
I will sign up because I really want to get into Splatoon, but I was gonna wait until Splatoon 2 came out. But I hear that's pretty good. When I'm looking at this article, like I see that they're talking about the PlayStation VR, so I really honestly hope that they do have some more games for the PlayStation VR. Because currently, right now, I do have some. I do have the PlayStation VR. There are a few games for it, but there's probably like 15 or less. So hopefully they have some more stuff for that, because then it'd be worth the entire purchase.
I have an unpopular opinion.
Go ahead.
VR is further away than people think. I think VR gaming is further away than people think. I don't see it being a thing in 2, 1, 3 years. I see it in
sorry to start with controller
5-ish. I don't think VR gaming is as close as we think they are. But speaking of VR, I wanted to add it for this week, but apparently there's rumors, but it was so unconfirmed, the rumors, that I didn't want to really talk about it. But since we're talking about VR, I'll gossip with everybody.
Yeah.
So we all know that Fallout is going to be coming to VR. They already said it, but apparently they're going to be announcing it at E3.
Officially.
Fallout VR. Apparently. I'm not sure if I believe it. I mean, I think it's the same as people saying, "Oh, Half-Life 3 is going to be announced." But if they are going to announce it, I feel the internet is going to break, and Bethesda's going to win everything.
But I just feel like that's going to be crazy if it's like a VR game. If it's a VR game, like Fallout, it's such a big game. There's so much stuff that's happening in it. And it's going to be really hard to, especially with like the peripheral of like the VR for PlayStation, at least. Like I can probably do it for maybe like 2 hours, and then I got to stop. So hopefully it's not anything.
It gets heavy. You have to be standing.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. And then it's like, no. And then you get dizzy. And then like, especially like if there's a lot of motion and things popping out at you, it can.
And Fallout there will be.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, that's why I didn't include it in what we were talking about, because it seemed like too much of a rumor. But since we talked about VR, I'm like, I have to mention this. This is my chance. So, do you think? Tell us honestly. Do you think they're gonna tease? The best is somebody is gonna comment on our YouTube video of this, because we post all of these on YouTube. By the way, after, if you guys didn't get to see live, I don't know where you're watching it from. Comment if you're watching in 5027.
There you go.
You see those things sometimes. Comment if you're watching in 2015. So I see somebody like typing it, but the day after the trailer popped or dropped or something, right? Like, oh, by the way, the trailer was amazing. Like, okay, there. Come on.
Boom, there you go.
But honestly, do you think they're gonna reveal Fallout VR, or do we all think that it's still a little too far away?
I think you're right, because I feel that
I think it smells too rumory.
Because
It's not
Bethesda is
fishy.
they are always working on something all the time, and I feel like that may be in the works for at least the PlayStation version. I mean, I don't
Uh-huh.
know what they do for Xbox, but I definitely think it could be a possibility this year. But you are also right, because VR is definitely I mean,
It's further away
it's
than
further
people
away,
are
and the stuff
here.
that is out now is not, I mean, they're good, cool like experiences, but there's not like a game that I don't see people being like, yeah, this is what we need right
It's
now.
also from a business point of view. Even if they did, the reason I think that is the reason that I think that this is not legitimate is
Hmm.
that so very few people have a VR console.
That's
A
true.
lot of those
Yeah.
people happen to be content creators,
Hmm.
but so few people that work a 9 to 5 that then come home to game have a VR console. So releasing a huge game like this on VR,
Hmm.
what's the point?
True.
I
True.
mean, who's going to get it?
Hmm.
Nobody's going to buy your game that you spent hours and hours and hours of doing and making.
Yeah. True. True. You're right. You're right. Okay, wait. So we are like literally we have like a few minutes left, because time, I always forget, like it goes by so fast.
I'm so
We're almost at an
sorry.
hour. But no, we don't have any XSplit coupons laying around, but we do have like, sales going on right now on the website, which you can check out, of course, for lifetime license.
Yes. Let me link you to our website.
But let's see. We may have to just skip to the feature of the week real quick. Is that cool? Or I don't know if you want to have
Oh, dude,
any more.
absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool. So
We can
this
just talk
video,
about the other stuff next week. It's not
yeah,
a big
yeah,
deal.
yeah. So this feature of the week is how to set up the QNAP DJ2 live with XSplit Broadcaster, which we just started a partnership with them recently. We officially just got a video for it, so you guys can check it out. So we're gonna go right into that, and we'll be right back in 1 second. Here we go.
Hey everyone, my name is Chris Slight, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to broadcast your gameplay with QNAP DJ2 and XSplit Broadcaster. Let's jump over to our broadcast PC, where you can see we have Krishna here ready to broadcast some Overwatch. Hi Krishna. First, let's set up the output to the DJ2. Go to the Outputs menu and set the new output and select QNAP DJ2. In the output window, click on the Discovery button and select your DJ2 device. Next, enter your username and password. In this section here, you'll be configuring your video and audio encoding settings for broadcasting from XSplit Broadcaster to your DJ2. Since I have a 1080p resolution and frame rate of 60, I will set the corresponding encoding settings. Now click on the Details button to open your DJ2 settings window. Go to the Settings menu and click on the Live Streaming Service tab. Here you can log into your YouTube Live or Facebook Live accounts to broadcast to. Once you have logged into your YouTube or Facebook account, go to the Broadcast Settings tab and select the live streaming service you logged into. Go back to the XSplit Broadcaster window and click OK on the Settings window. Go back to the Outputs menu and click on your QNAP DJ2 output to begin sending video. In the QNAP DJ2 window, you'll begin to see video from XSplit Broadcaster, which will also be broadcast to your live streaming service of choice. That's it. That's all there is to setting up QNAP DJ2 with XSplit. For more information, make sure to follow our social media. Thanks, Krishna.
All right. So that was
I
our
have to
feature of
ask.
the week. Yeah.
Is it Chris's voice?
That is Chris's voice. That's
Okay,
Chris
I
Slight,
thought
yeah. Which I
thought
like this
so.
video a lot. I was like, could we have Chris do more videos? Because I think he has a really
Mhm.
good voice when he is
Absolutely.
talking about stuff.
I have to say
Yeah.
that, Chris, you have the voice and the face for radio.
Because he does some TV stuff too. He's done some TV stuff in the past and stuff.
Flip the
So,
exact moment and show him.
there you go.
Shade.
But that is how you set up the QNAP DJ2 live with XSplit Broadcaster. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys send that over to us. But yeah,
You
that
can
is
do it on Reddit.
yes,
You can ask us all the questions on our
that
Reddit.
too as well.
Let
So
me
make sure you guys.
read that.
Mm-hmm.
Or our Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter, of course. Twitter.com/XSplit or Facebook.com/XSplit, where you guys can find out more information about what's coming out from us. Of course, we're always adding some new stuff to the program, which with the PTR, which you guys are helping us out with feedback and what we need to do to make it better. That is always awesome. So make sure you guys look into that, which is the best. All right, so we went over a little bit of time, but that's always good because that means we are doing
It's
a great
my
job
fault.
talking.
Please
No,
forgive me.
it's perfect. But we're gonna actually host one of our XSplit Elite members, Dead Flip. He's live right now.
Yes, from
but-
an arcade.
but
His
we
stream
will.
is incredible.
Yes, he's one of my great friends from Chicago, so definitely check him out if you guys are watching here. But we won't be here next week because we'll be traveling to Manila, but I'm sure we'll be posting some stuff up while we're gone, or there may be a stream here from the offices of XSplit, which you guys will be able to see, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited for you to see because there's going to be one, good food, and two,
I'm excited to see
yeah,
it. I'm
great
excited
people,
to meet
yeah.
everyone.
So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I am UGR Gaming,
And I'm Obizyanka.
and we will see you in the future. We'll tell you when. You'll find out soon. All right, guys, have a good one.
I know.